everybody, thank you so much for clicking on my video to watch. So for today's video, I'm actually really excited about it. I am going to be doing the classic holiday makeup look, but I'm going to do the matte version and the shimmery version. So this one obviously is the shimmery one. I already added on all of my highlighter and everything that makes something pop, but I did go ahead and do the matte one in this video as well. So you guys can kind of see both, whichever is your favorite. If you want to follow along, you can pick and choose. And I wanted to do the classic holiday makeup tutorial. I also wanted to do a matte one, so I thought why not combine it into one video, kind of make them similar, but do one completely matte and then one that's a little bit more highlighted. So I hope you guys like this video idea, and before we get on into the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Click that little bell beside the subscribe button, that way you guys can get notified every time I upload a new video. Also be sure to like this video if you enjoy it and you like makeup tutorials, and if you'd like to know how I got the two looks, then please just keep watching. I'm actually going to be doing my matte look first, but my skin has been extremely dry lately. So I'm going to put on a hydrating primer. This one is from CoverGirl. It is their True Blend Skin Primer in the illuminating kind. I'm not going to put too much on, but my skin does need a little bit of hydration. I'm just going to rub that in with my fingers. I am going to go in with the matte foundation. This foundation has been my favorite ever since I got it. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I mixed these two shades in rose beige and light beige, and it matches me pretty well. I add on quite a bit of this foundation just because I love the coverage that it gives, and it makes my skin look extremely smooth. You don't have to put on this much foundation, obviously. I just like to, but just one drop on either side of your face to be able to cover your whole face anyways. I'm going to blend that out with my Sigma Flat Kabuki brush. This one comes in their 7-piece copper brush set, which is amazing. I have all the brushes right here. I'm going to be using them all because I've been obsessed with them. This brush gives your foundation the fullest coverage it can get. That's why I'm using this one. My skin has been acting up lately, so it needs the extra coverage. For concealer, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This one is in the shade Ivory, and I really want my under eyes to be super bright highlighted today, so I'm going to go in with this one. It also gives a pretty good full coverage. Again, I use a lot of this. You don't have to, since it is pretty medium to full coverage, this concealer, but I do like the middle of my face and underneath my eyes to be super highlighted. I just like them to pop. That's why I mostly put a lot on. Also, I have pretty bad dark circles right here and a lot of blue and purple discoloration under my eyes, so I like to cover it up as much as I can. And I'm just blending this out with my Real Techniques blending sponge. This one is super dirty, but it's the green one, and it came in a little ornament for Christmas. And it's cheaper than the orange one, but it's the exact same sponge. It's just green, and it comes in an ornament. Actually, I haven't used my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in a while, so I kind of want to use it just to make sure that I'm using all my powders, because now I have accumulated quite a bit of loose powders recently. This one's in the shade Pound Cake, and I'm going to bake my under eyes with this. Also make sure to get my powder on my smile lines, just so those don't crease up. And then my eyelid too, because it sets it really nicely. Okay, this has been sitting on for a few minutes now. I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. blush brush and wipe it off. I just kind of dust it away and press it into my skin at the same time. I also did end up putting some on my chin and then also on my forehead. Now I need to bronze up my skin because it's looking pale. I'm gonna be using my Benefit Hoola bronzer because there's not a more perfect matte bronzer out there. This one is so good. I'm going to use it with my Too Faced Mr. Right brush. It's an amazing, huge, fluffy brush, and it's perfect for bronzer. I'm going to move on to my eyes now, so I'm going to do the exact same thing with my transition shades and everything. Then when I move on to the shimmer, I'm just going to add shimmery eyeshadow, maybe some shimmer to my eyeliner. We will see, but I will be doing the same matte eyeshadows for both eyes just to make it simple. And then maybe if you wanted to wear the matte look during the day and then switch shimmer to the night or whatever you want to do. So I'm first going to go into my Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette, and I'm going to take this shade called Toasty, and I'm just picking it up with my Sigma tapered blending brush. This shade is going to go into my crease. It's going to be my transition shade. I want the edge of my eye to be a sharp line, so I'm just going to take this piece of envelope and then just place it against my eye here. I know, it looks ridiculous. Now I'm going to take the shade Henna, and this is just going to go on the outer part of my crease and then also on my outer corner. I'm not going to make the brown too bold, so I'm trying to use a light hand with it. Bam. Okay, I'm gonna do my other eye. I'm literally licking the back of this envelope, and that's how it's sticking to my face. It's a really good life hack, actually. Well, not life hack, makeup hack. And it's less harsh than tape, because every single time I pull off my tape, it's not that comfortable. So this eye look is actually extremely simple. Now I'm just gonna go and move on to my inner lid shade, and it's just gonna be a matte shade, obviously. So I'm gonna take the shade Humble in the palette. I'm using my Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush. All the Sigma brushes I'm mentioning are in that copper set. Also, I used a green shade with this, and instead of washing it, I'm just trying to rub it off on my hand. Just place this right here on my lid very softly. I usually just like to take my finger and pat it out, and it kind of helps blend it through. Into eyeliner, I'm going to take this Sigma Wicked Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to be creating a wing with my Sigma Small Angle brush. This eyeliner is so easy to work with, and for someone who's not good at wing liner like myself, this is a lifesaver. And I'm just going to follow along the line that I created when I was using that envelope. Okay, wings are done. As always, they do not look perfect, and they never will. But now I'm going to put on some mascara. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. I just did a first impressions on this mascara. Clearly I like it, but you can still check out the video if you want to. It is my previous one. But I'm just going to coat my lashes with this. I also put some of that gel eyeliner on my lower waterline. For lashes, I'm going to pop on these ones from Lashaholic. These are in the style Instaglam. I got them in my October BoxyCharm, I think. Yeah, this is what they look like. I cut them a little bit because they didn't fit my eyes. And I'm really sorry if I start to get a little bit short, but it's getting a little bit loud in my house. So if I'm not talking that much, that's why. Okay, I've got my lashes on. That is it for the matte eyes. Now I'm just going to finish off the face. I'm going to put a little bit of contour on. I'm going to go into my Sigma Sculpt Tiling Contour Kit. And I'm going to take this shade called Faking It. They're a large angled contour brush. I'm just going to pat this shade and kind of sweep it in the hollows of my cheeks. These powders are super pigmented, so you just need a light hand with it. And I'm just going to place some underneath my lip, of course. Now I'm going to grab their blush palette, and I'm just going to grab this shade called Pet Name. It's super light. It would show up great on very fair skin tones, but for me, I'm hoping it's just going to create a matte kind of highlight effect. We'll see. I haven't tried it, but I'm hoping. I just have some highlighter on this brush. This brush is the tapered highlighter, by the way. Oh yeah, it definitely works. That's actually really pretty. Pop some on my chin and forehead. I wonder if I put some just underneath my eyes just a little bit, if it would make them brighten up a bit. Not really, but a little. Okay, I think I'm going to pop on a little bit of blush for my cheeks. I'm going to take the shade Core de Rosa, and I'm going to grab my Luxie, my broken Luxie brush. Luxie 640 Pro Precision Tapered Brush. Of course, it wouldn't be a classic holiday look without a red. So, for the matte look, For the matte look, I'm obviously going to do a matte red. So I'm going to first take this Bite Beauty Rose Hip Matte Cream lip pencil. And this is going to be my lip color. This is honestly such a perfect bright holiday red. I love it. THBD is just so good. And the great thing about their matte lip crayons is, since they're kind of in a pencil form, I mean, I've been using mine so the pencil form kind of went down a bit, but it can act as a lip liner to guide you at first, and then you can just fill in the rest of your lips. Now to clean up the lip, I'm gonna take the Bite Beauty lip pencil in the shade 074. I mean, look at this red. I don't know if it's just me, but I really think that that is a perfect holiday red. Like, it just screams Christmas to me. This lip liner matches this shade really, really good. I know I used this one in my monochromatic matte holiday makeup look, but I used a deeper lip shade, so this didn't exactly match it. But this shade matches perfectly with it. I usually like to create this part of my lip a little bit bigger with my lip liner because then it matches my bottom lip pretty evenly, because my top lip is just slightly smaller than my bottom. Alrighty, that is it for my matte classic holiday makeup look. I've actually been super obsessed with the matte looks lately, and now I kind of have a few new products that I've been loving that kind of help just make my skin super matte. Like that Catrice foundation is insane. I love how my skin looks after using it, and trust me, my skin does not look that good these days. Yeah, this is the matte look, so if you're into completely mattes, I think that this would be a really, really good look to wear on Christmas, to a Christmas party. Also, I feel like matte looks hold up a lot longer throughout the night, so if you were to go to a Christmas party, this look would probably hold up a lot better than the shimmery look per se. Let's move on to the shimmery look now. I'm gonna put some highlighter on my face because obviously we need highlighter for the shimmery look. This one from Ofra in the shade Rodeo Drive is a beautiful gold, and gold is perfect holiday makeup look, especially in combination with red, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. I'm gonna grab that same tapered highlighter brush that I was using before and just apply this to my cheekbones and then everywhere I normally do. My temples, tip of my nose, Cupid's bow. Actually, I'm probably not gonna, oh, maybe I can. I don't really want to mess up my red lipstick, so I probably won't really do my Cupid's bow. Also gonna pop on a little bit more of the same blush I was using before. Just want it to show through a little bit better. All right, moving on to the eyes, switching them to a shimmery. If you were to ask me what the perfect holiday gold is, or just the best gold in general, then I would say Half Baked from Urban Decay. This is the shade here. It's in their Naked palette, which is now discontinued. I don't know why they did that, but it's also in their Naked 2 palette, which I have here, and I think they sell it in a single shadow as well. So I'm going to pick up the same E55 eye shading brush, and I'm going to pop this shade right over top of where the matte shade was. If I was to do this shimmery look from scratch, I'd probably cut my crease here and then add the gold, because then it will pop a lot better. I already did my eyes. I'm just going to add on to it. So instead, I'm just going to spray my brush with some MAC Fix Plus, then grab the shade and add it. This is honestly the prettiest gold I've ever used. Kind of hard to do when you already have lashes and eyeliner on, but I will try. I'm gonna move to a littler brush just so I can get near the bottom without getting it all over my eyeliner. Also, this pencil brush is helping make the shade a little bit more precise right by the crease and not letting it drag into the other brown shades that I used before. Now just grabbing a little bit of my same highlighter I used just for my inner corners. Now I'm gonna make my lips glossy. I'm gonna use this Clinique lip gloss, and this one is in the shade Juicy Apple. I'm just gonna pop a little bit over top of the lipstick I'm already wearing. If you wanted a really cheap alternative, this one from Essence is so great and really, really pigmented. This is the Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss. But I'm using this one because I don't want it to be that pigmented. This just kind of gives a little bit of a sheer coverage. Okay guys, well that is it for my shimmery look now, and that completes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments which one you would choose. Would you rather wear the matte lookout or the shimmery lookout? I would probably wear the matte lookout, but just add a little bit of highlighter because I can't really live without my highlighter. Sometimes I can, Usually not. Especially over a Christmas look, but I did really like the matte one. I think out of these two specifically, the matte was my favorite. So let me know which one yours was. Also, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!